Okay, so this is a 2013 Ford F-250 Lariat, and I've noticed the wipers just randomly decide they want to come on. Before it would go in intermittent mode. You could mess with the switch, turn the wipers on, turn them off, it'd go away. And today it got worse. Now it's in slow mode. So I'm gonna replace what they call a multi-function switch, or the wiper control. AutoZone part SW8468, $32 and some change out the door. First thing I know you're going to need is a 5.5mm socket to remove, looks to be 3, maybe 4, and I'll show you the rest of the video after I get these out. Okay, so I got the cover off. It was just the 3 screws on the bottom. Got those removed. 5.5mm. Push here on this side to pop the loose this clip, and lifted the top off. You will have to pull the rubber piece, pop it loose. You slide it back out of the way. And looking at the new switch, it's only held with 2 screws, one on top, one on bottom, and they're kind of buried behind the steering wheel. So I'm going to start this up and get the steering wheel turned around so I can gain access to them. And as you can hear, the wipers are running.
With human.
And you can see here, if you pull this cover down, there's the bottom screw and there's the top screw. And I'm going to attempt to get those out. Looks like maybe a T15. Okay, so I got both screws out. Turns out it's actually a T10. This screw here, I highly recommend using a magnet, as the screw came out, but it didn't want it to fall down in here. If it got down in here, probably going to be a pain to get to, since you have your tilt. So recommend a magnet. And my understanding is, if you look at this, it looks like it has pins that slide on versus a connector. So we're going to try to work this out now. Probably should disconnect the battery, but it'll be fine. There you go. It popped out. There's the old one. TRW. That's where it connects. So I saw where somebody pulled out this, because it looks like it's in the way, but it's not. So you can leave that in place. And I'm going to use both hands to try and install this other one. I'm sure we'll have to wiggle it in gently to keep from bending pins. And I'll show you that when I get it in. Okay. So it went in pretty easy. Popped right into place. It has a click. Apparently there's a lock here somewhere that pops into place. I must have missed whenever I pulled this one out, but clicks into place. I really didn't have to push anything to get it out, as you saw. But what I did notice is this is your pedal controls, and it flips out, and it needs to go, when you put it back in, make sure that you flip it up, because there's an ear here that the screw goes through to hold it in place as well as this. So maybe easier when you do pull it out, get your screws out, flip that backwards, and then you can click it back into place once you get it installed. Alright, so I got everything installed, cover back on, boot back in place. Recommend get everything back together, pull this boot back up here out of the way. It goes on the outside, it really doesn't go on the inside, just these few little tabs here. So you tuck it in the back and then pop it into place. It's a whole lot easier doing it that way than trying to do it while you're putting the top piece on. So you just tuck it back here out of the way as far up as you can get it. Should be good. So, alright, time for a test. Let's see what it does. It's a good sign. The wipers didn't automatically start wiping, which is what has happened for the last week. I hate to run them dry, but there's high, low, intermittent 1, intermittent 2, which is where my problem was originally. It was go to back to low on intermittent 2, and all the intermittents seem to be working, and it's off and not wiping. So could have saved myself a lot of time and headache. I've been dealing with this for about a month because I was worried the cost of this thing. It turns out it's 30 bucks, which is cheaper than the wipers that are on the truck that it's wearing out. So it's my first video. Hope it helps somebody. If it does, like, subscribe. I won't be posting a lot of videos, but I will post some. So anyway, peace out.